The first self-help book I ever read was a book called Creative Visualization. And it was all about the power of imagination, how thoughts are creative, how thoughts have energy, thoughts have vibration, thoughts attract, thoughts create. So as an 8-year-old boy, when I read this book, 8-year-olds have vivid imaginations. So as an 8-year-old, when I read this book, I took it literally. I was so excited. I didn't question it. When we get older, we tend to question things. And so I began to practice visualizing and imagining. And from 8 to 9 to 10 to 12 to 13, I read more and more books. From 8 to 18, I probably read 800 books in the fields of spirituality and meditation and psychology and Eastern mysticism and Western mysticism, just trying to understand life, and personal growth for me was my passion. It was my everything. I would go to school, come home from school. If you saw me when I was a kid, I'd be sitting on the train reading spiritual books. I'd be walking on the pavement, walking from the train station home, reading books. And as a young boy, the reality of my life was so limited because we didn't have very much. Growing up, I grew up quite poor. We didn't have a lot. My father was a minister. Everything went to the church. My bedroom was probably smaller than my bathroom right now. It was tiny. You could put a small bed and that was it. So the reality of my life was so small. But I learned in reading these spiritual books and creative visualization, I learned that if I can imagine it and believe it, then you can achieve it. So I took it literally. I learned in these books that the subconscious mind, the body, doesn't know the difference between reality and imagination. So if you can think it and visualize it, then your body starts responding as though it's real. Like in this moment, if you were to visualize a lemon, imagine a lemon in your hand. See the lemon, smell the lemon, cut the lemon, squeeze the lemon. Your mouth would start salivating. And if I were to ask you, where's the lemon? You'd say, well, it's in my hand. You told me to put the lemon in my hand. But the truth is, there's no lemon in your hand. It's in your mind. And so when I began to understand the power of the mind to create an experience in my body, and as a result, if my body starts responding to the mental imagination and visualizations, that's when I started seeing how powerful we really are, And so I started understanding that manifestation is determined by a few things. Thoughts plus feelings plus words, thoughts plus feelings plus words connected to a purpose creates a vibration, creates an energy, creates a resonance. And when your thoughts are aligned with what you want to achieve, and your feelings also align with your thoughts, and you speak words that help to bring your feelings and thoughts into reality, it creates an energy. To me, for manifestation to happen, your thoughts, your words, your emotions, and your words have to be in sync and coherent. And the challenge is in manifestation, one thing that blocks people from manifesting is waiting until the thing shows up in your physical experience in order to feel the feeling. So we become dependent on objective experiences. We become dependent on the thing manifesting in order to feel the feeling. This is actually reverse. What I learned as a young boy was, if there's something I want to manifest, I'm seeking a feeling from manifesting that. That car, that house, that thing, that money, whatever it is, I'm seeking a feeling. So rather than waiting for the thing to manifest so that I can feel happy, let me actually train myself to feel the feeling, to cultivate the feeling, to feel the gratitude, to feel the joy, to feel the sensations, because my body doesn't know the difference. And if I can start feeling the feeling of how I would feel when I'm going to achieve that thing, then my body feels as though it's already happened. Then my body can start generating the inner resources to actually be able to fulfill the manifestation of what I want. So I stop waiting for the thing to happen in order to feel the feeling. To me, that was freeing. That was powerful. That's how I started manifesting things in my life.
Yeah.